Well, it's the pig and goat soiree, the Gasthaus soiree. But they've had their first snack and now they're going out to pasture. They'll come back in in an hour or so. Some of them will right away, and they'll start socializing inside here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean lumber to see how much of this I can use. And actually I can use almost all of it, believe it or not. But I got to clean off. It was in there before. I pulled it out. I'm going to scrape off the old manure and see how good the boards are. But I'm pretty sure I can use those long boards. I thought I'd show you how this is going. It's working real well. This is fine, usable lumber. I'm scraping the old manure off it. It's been out here for months in the sun and the rain. Well, not much rain. That short stuff, I can use it. That stuff, I can use it. But at the moment, I'm mostly after these long, wide ones. Well, those are all boards I can certainly use. And it's probably just about the right amount for what I need of that kind of stuff. The wide ones, long wide ones especially. I can use these too, the short ones. Not very many of them at the moment. And this is all out of that whole pile that is basically heading to the firewood stack. I'll restack that pile later. All right, now this is a different kind of lumber. I'll use it in a different way. But while I'm up here, I'm going to go back through and sort the rest of that salvage lumber out a little bit. Well, I did a little bit of sorting out. Let me tell you some plans for this stuff. This, I'm sure, looks like firewood or worse to you, but no, I've got a use for that. Balustrades, I think, maybe in a stair, and in that same stair, those can be the treads. Once you saw the bad ends off, you get an idea of how healthy the wood is. These, those are like 2x6s. These are short 2x4s. And they can be struts underneath the rafters when I build a skirt roof across that end of the barn, and the same on the other side. So there's at least that use for them. Those, I'd call them short pieces of plank, really. They're 2x8s, or they could also be treads, as these could in those stairs. Now these 2x4s, they're long 2x4s, and I've got all kinds of things I can do with them. I mean, they're the longest 2x4s that I have available. Oak. I mean, almost all of this wood that you're looking at now is oak. These are also long 2x4s, very useful dimension. And these are the longest ones, 2x6s, 2x4s, and there's even a plank in there. They're the longest ones that I have. Now, those two pallets, I should probably put one on top of the other so that the goats can work at cleaning it up. Those 2x4s I should probably add to that pile. This isn't quite firewood yet, but some of it is for sure. Here I've got more short 2x4s. These I use, that's ground molding from the pin mill in Bedford. I use that when I sticker wood. I haven't been stickering this because it really hasn't been necessary, and I didn't have time. Short pieces of 2x4s or boards. Now, over here, I've been sort of skipping a chance to show you this, and I'm not going to show you in detail. This is all lumber from various sources that I've stacked over here. The weeds grew up all around it, but see, the pigs have taken care of that. I'm going to work my way through this. Now, there's quite a bit. This tongue and groove stuff, I can get short pieces out of that, and I can build doors out of those. There's a lot of kindling here. Well, kindling or firewood, because I have several places where I'll be able to burn whole pallets, stacks of pallets, if I want, for heat, not just to get rid of it. So I won't work my way out through there, but you see the pigs have cleaned the weeds up around it and knocked everything apart. But now I'll just go through and pull out what's kindling. Alright, I'm going in to see what's going on in the soiree salon of the Gasthaus. See if there's any action in there yet. How could I forget? While I'm at it, I should show you this lumber too. That's very soft, weakened 2x6s, but I've got a use for them. 2x4s, not, fairly short, long 2x4s. I could add them to the piles up there. And some very long boards that I have. These are the longest boards, and I have a use for them too. So, alright, now I think I've shown you most of the material I've got to work with now.